So how was school today, Jared?
Horrible.
Horrible? Why do you say that? Because it's just boring. You didn't
Yes.
learn much?
Yes.
What about something exciting? Are you going to do anything exciting this week for school or no?
No.
Nothing? What about, we have Halloween coming up. What are you going to be for Halloween?
A firefighter.
Firefighter. Are you going with friends or are you going to go with
Friends.
friends? And will you trick-or-treat in your neighborhood or other places?
Out of town.
Out of town? You're not going to trick-or-treat here in Kearney?
Oh.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. All right. Well, are you ready to get started today?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do some math problems today. Some will seem easy. Others will seem hard, but always try your best.
Okay. Okay.
Here's a pencil for you. Do you like the color blue?
Yes.
All right. I'm glad that one's blue then.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you some numbers, and I'd like you to write them down on the worksheet here.
Okay.
The first number is 7. The next number is 3. The last number is 9. Thank you. Now we're going to use some tokens. Tokens.
Tokens are kind of easy.
Tokens are easy. Good. Do you use tokens in class? No.
Beans. Beans are close to tokens.
Beans are?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of are, yeah. You can count with both of them.
$20.
You'll
1,
see.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm going to tell you some stories about Joey
Oh.
and his money. It's okay. It's still recording. Thank you, though. I'm going to tell you some stories about Joey and his money. You can use your fingers, these tokens, or any way you want to find the answer. Joey has 1 token and he gets 2 more. How many does he have altogether? If you want, you can use your fingers or these tokens to help you find the answer.
It is 12. Is it right?
Thank you for working hard on that one. Joey has 4 tokens and he gets 3 more. How many does he have altogether? If you want, you can use your fingers or these tokens to help you find the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you.
7.
I'm going to tell you some story problems. You can use your fingers, these tokens, think in your head, or make a good guess to get the answer. Angie bought some candies. Her mother bought her 3 more candies. Now Angie has 5 candies. How many candies did Angie buy?
3, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops.
Blanca had some tokens. She lost 2 tokens playing. Now she has 7 tokens. How many tokens did Blanca have before she started to play?
10. This is easy.
Think so? Put them in the bag for me.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Easy. When I just keep this in front of me.
What was that?
When I just keep this in front of me. 7, 3, 9.
Here is a picture of some dogs. I can't see how many dogs there are. Use this paper and pencil to show me how many dogs there are.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
it's fine. I know. 2.
Here is a picture of some cats. I can't see how many cats there are. Use this paper and pencil to show me how many cats there are.
I already knew what you were going to say. Don't tell me this thing.
Here is a picture of some lions. I can't see how many lions there are. Use this paper and pencil to show me how many lions there are.
3.
Here is a picture of some tigers. I can't see how many tigers there are. Use this paper and pencil to show me how many tigers there are. Thank you for working hard on that.
I don't know how much tigers there were because I counted them.
Thank you. I appreciate you working hard on that one.
What are you doing there?
I'm writing down the responses you give me.
Oh!
Yeah, is that okay?
Or I would erase this one if it wasn't. A15, A13, A18. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now, next time I do sing with me. Greeky, Fooky, Yanty, and Yoinky.
You? Suppose you have 10 tokens and I have only 1. Who has more?
You.
You do, don't you?
No.
Suppose you have 10 tokens and I have only 1. Who has more?
Me.
You do, don't you?
Mhm.
Now I want you to tell me which is more, 4 or 5.
5.
2 or 1.
2.
4 or 3.
4.
8. 2 or 3.
3.
5 or 4.
5.
Suppose you have 10 tokens and I have only 1. Who has more?
Me.
You do, don't you?
Mhm.
Now I want you to tell me which is more, 7 or 6.
7.
8 or 9.
9.
6 or 5.
6.
8 or 7.
8.
9 or 10.
10.
Thank you. I'd like you to count out loud for me. I'll tell you when to stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42,
Stop. Thank you. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then comes
5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9, and then
24, and then comes
25.
33, and then comes
34.
Count these dots with your finger and tell me how many there are. Do it carefully.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Count these dots with your finger and tell me how many there are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So thank you. Now I want you to count backwards, like when a rocket blasts off. For instance, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Now you count backwards starting from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
More tokens. You doing okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing you're getting all of them out.
I'm going to tell you some story problems. You can use these tokens if you like. Monique and Unique's mother baked 12 cookies. If the girls shared the cookies fairly, how many would they each get? Can you tell me without counting?
6.
Monique and Unique thought it would be nice if their mother joined their cookie party. If the 12 cookies were shared fairly among Monique, Unique, and their mother, how many cookies would each get?
6.
Watch this. I have 2 tokens in this hand and 1 token in this hand. See? Now I put the tokens together. How much are 2 and 1 altogether?
3.
That's right. I have 3 altogether. I started with 2 here and 1 here. So there are 3 in my hands altogether. I have 3 in this hand and 2 in this hand. Now I put them together. How much are 3 and 2 altogether?
5.
I have 4 in this hand and 3 in this hand. Now I put them together. How much are 4 and 3 altogether?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have 5 in this hand and 2 in this hand. Now I put them together. How much are 5 and 2 altogether?
7.
Thank you. It's a big baseball. Now let's do this. Here is a 6. Which is closer to 6, 5 or 9?
5.
That's right. 5 is closer. It's only 1 away from 6. 9 is 3 away from 6. Here is a 7. Which is closer, 1 or 9?
9.
Here is a 6. Which is closer, 4 or 10?
4.
Here is a 3. Which is closer, 5 or 9?
5.
Here is a 5. Which is closer, 1 or 7?
7.
Here is an 8. Which is closer, 1 or 6?
6.
Here is a 3. Which is closer, 1 or 6?
1.
Thank you.
Chocolate tokens again. How much other times are we going to have to do tokens? How much other times are we going to have to do tokens?
Just depends. Do you not like using them?
No, I like using
Oh,
them.
you do? Here are a whole bunch of tokens. Give me exactly 19. Count out just 19.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Thank you. Can you help me put them back in the bag? Okay, that's fine. How were your days off last week? Did you do anything fun?
No.
No? You didn't have to go to school. That's always nice, isn't it?
No.
Right.
I am helping. I'm helping you.
Okay, thank you. I got them. Thanks, buddy.
You're going to make that. I did. I have tape in my hand.
What number is this?
10,
What number is this?
13,
What number is this?
16,
I'm going to tell you some numbers and I'd like you to write them down on the worksheet here. The first number is 23. The second is 97. I'm going to tell you some stories about Cookie Monster. I have a pencil too. Thank you. I'm going to tell you some stories about Cookie Monster. You can figure out the answer to these stories any way you want. Cookie Monster's mom gave him 4 cookies. Then Cookie Monster took 1 more cookie out of the cookie jar. Sorry. I'll start over. I'm going to tell you some stories about Cookie Monster. You can figure out the answers to these stories any way you want. Cookie Monster's mom gave him 4 cookies. Then Cookie Monster took 1 more cookie out of the cookie jar. How much is 4 cookies and 1 more altogether?
5.
Cookie Monster's babysitter gave him 2 cookies. When Cookie Monster pleaded for more, she gave him 7 more cookies. How much is 2 cookies and 7 more altogether?
10.
Cookie Monster had 4 cookies in his lunch bag. Because he was really hungry, he bought 8 more in the cafeteria. How much is 4 cookies and 8 more altogether?
10.
At bedtime, Cookie Monster ate the 3 cookies his mother gave him and 9 more he had hidden under his bed. How much is 3 cookies and 9 more altogether?
Ten.
Count by tens like this: 10, 20, 30. You keep going.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Thank you. Your teacher has to grade a math test and asks you to help. The test involved reading a word problem and writing a number sentence for it. You have to decide whether or not each number sentence is correct for the word problem. The first word problem is: Sergio had 9 tokens in one hand and 7 tokens in his other hand. How many tokens does he have in his hand altogether? Which number sentences here are correct for this word problem and which are incorrect? Circle any correct number sentences and cross out any incorrect ones. Oh, just that first one, buddy, just for A. Thank you. Next one. The second word problem is: Oreo had 8 candies. He ate 5 of them. How many candies did Oreo have left? For each number sentence here, circle it if it is correct or cross it out if it is not correct. Are you all finished? Thank you. Thank you. What number is this?
28.
What number is this?
47.
What number is this?
90.
Pretend we're counting. 1, 2, 3. What number comes next? 3,
4.
and then comes
4.
29, and then comes
39.
49, and then comes
59.
Thank you. Now let's do this. Here is a 6. Which is closer to 6, 5 or 9?
5.
That's right. 5 is closer. It's only 1 away from 6. 9 is 3 away from 6. Here is a 32. Which is closer, 24 or 61?
24.
Here is an 84. Which is closer, 51 or 96?
96.
Here is a 48. Which is closer, 24 or 53?
53.
Here is a 65. Which is closer, 49 or 99?
99.
Here is a 71. Which is closer, 49 or 84?
84.
Here is a 53. Which is closer, 22 or 67?
22.
Count these dots with your finger and tell me how many there are. Do it carefully.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Count these dots with your finger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Pretend we're counting 1, 2, 3. What number comes next? 3, and then comes
4,
69, and then comes
71.
89, and then comes
99.
Thank you. Now I want you to count backwards, like when a rocket blasts off. For instance, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Now you count backwards, starting from 20.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Thank you. Now I'm going to show you some takeaway problems. Tell me quickly what you think the answer is. Here is a practice problem. How much is 2 take away 1? Just tell me what pops into your head when I say, how much is 2 take away 1?
3? 3 or 2?
Now do this. How much is 2 take away 2?
2.
How much is 4 take away 1?
1.
How much is 7 take away 7?
7.
How much is 9 take away 1?
1. Easy.
Count by tens for me, starting with 100.
900. 40, 100. 50, 100. 60, 100.
Thank you. Now I'm going to show you some adding problems. Tell me quickly what you think the answer is. Here is a practice problem. How much is 2 and 2 altogether?
4.
Now do this. How much is 3 and 4 altogether?
It will be 4.
How much is 6 and 3 altogether?
63.
Alrighty, buddy, we are all finished.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, was there any part of this assessment that you liked at all? Like, did you like any of the counting or using the tokens?
Counting.
The counting. And were there any parts you didn't like in particular about it?
The tokens.
You didn't like the tokens?
Uh-uh.
Okay, well, I appreciate all your help today. It's me a lot with school. So what are you going to do the rest of the day? Hang out with Jenna and Jake?
No, watch my iPad.
You're going to watch your iPad?
The rest of the day.
The rest of the day? Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Until it's dinner time.
Until dinner time, what are you guys doing for dinner?
I don't know.
You don't know?